What's going on, guys? Gully Boy back at you with another video, and right about now I'm about to bring y'all something new. Since I'm diving deep into the No Limit catalog, there are about to be a ton of videos about their discography from 1991 to 1999. I am just getting started and it's not gonna stop. There's probably gonna be about 20 No Limit videos dropping. And one of the ideas that I had for a minute was talking about their iconic album covers that were made by the company Pen and Pixel. But what I decided to do for this video was to just look at Pen and Pixel's covers as a whole. I went on the website Discogs and typed in Pen and Pixel, and they got almost 1,000 covers. And I saw a comment recently of somebody asking me like, Gully, you should do a top 25 Pen and Pixels. I don't know if I can do that because there are so many. So what I decided to do was turn this into a series of best Pen and Pixel covers and worst Pen and Pixel covers. So with all that being said, man, I don't want to make this intro too long. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So basically, these aren't going to be in any order. And I'm starting off with 3 6 Mafia, the Live By Your Rep EP. This cover right here is just so raw. I remember seeing this cover as a kid, and an album cover is good if you look at it and it makes you want to buy it. These dudes just look like some deranged killers. There is so much going on, and the look of this cover, it just looks good. I like the skeletons in the background. You got the lightning striking down. The text look great. I like that red 3 6 Mafia text. Kind of look like it's blood dripping a little bit. The text on this album cover look good. You can see everything clearly. And the members of 3 6 Mafia, they just look incredibly savage. One thing I gotta point out though, man, fellas, trigger discipline. Get your fingers off the trigger. And it always tripped me out that Lord Infamous literally has the gun pointed at the bottom of his chin and his finger is on the trigger. Buddy, you about to kill yourself? What's going on? But nevertheless, this album cover looks really good, really menacing. I like the mask from Juicy J and Gangsta Boo. Really good cover in my opinion. I don't know where I would rank it. I don't know where I would rank any of these covers because there's so many, but there is a Pen and Pixel cover that I think is the absolute best, hands down. And I probably might save it for another video, or it might appear in this video. You never know. Let's keep it going. Another good one in my opinion is this Kingpin Skinny Pimp, King of the Players Ball. Now, one thing I want to say before I continue is that although on the Discogs website it says that these are Pen and Pixel covers, I'm not 100% sure if they did all of the covers. I ain't gonna get too much into that. I ain't finna do no research and try to find out if they did or if they didn't. I'm gonna just say that they're all Pen and Pixel. But anyway, one of the things that I don't like about certain Pen and Pixel covers is that it be a lot going on sometimes. But on this Kingpin Skinny Pimp album, although it looks like there's a lot going on, it's still done in a way where it's not too much. Another thing that I like that isn't specifically on this cover, I like when the album cover tells a story. When I look at it, and I'll be like, okay, I understand what's going on. So this cover in particular, you got got somebody pouring some champagne, and it looks like the champagne spilled, and it's showing you the spill of the champagne made the image of Kingpin Skinny Pimp come up. In the background of Kingpin Skinny Pimp and Kingpin Skinny Pimp himself looks really good in my opinion. The car coming out, really dope. I like the buildings in the background. Again, one thing I like to look at is the font. The font looks great. Very unique. Kingpin Skinny Pimp, King of the Players Ball. I did listen to this album. It's been a long time, but This is one of those Hypnotized Minds albums. Production is really dark. You know, although it's like, bro, he a pimp. You know, the production was dark on there, and his style is very unique. You ain't never listened to Kingpin Skinny Pimp. You got to. He's fire. This one is really good to me too. Up for Parole, 20 to Life. I really like this one. Although it kind of it looked real cartoony and goofy because they're on a prison yard, but the judge, it's like the judge is like a giant. I can't tell if the judge is sitting down or standing up. But one of the main reasons I like about this cover is that it tells a story. So basically, Up for Parole, they locked up. They're at their parole hearing, which is in this area for some reason. Because check it out. They outside and they're at a prison yard, and you look at the background of the judge, it looks like a door. I don't know if that's a door or a chair. It's like I don't know, bro. I might have to put this in the worst because it's like I like the concept and I like the story that it tells, and I do like how the judge is looking at them. They're up for parole, and the judge is looking like, man, I'm finna send y'all ass back in there. I thought this was, but overall, I'm gonna say that this one is decent. Now that I'm starting to see like some flaws, it also looks like a lot of the stuff is cropped it out poorly, because if you look at this, like look at the wall and you see like the barbed wire, it looked like it was cropped it out poorly. It looked like this dude on the right was cropped it out kind of poorly. So I'm gonna say that this one is decent. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is dope. But now it's kind of like, I like the main thing about it that's good is that it tells a story. Like, I just like how the judge is looking at them. It's like, y'all going back. What are you talking about? Like, okay, next up, this one is fire to me. D-Shot, I'll Be Your Huckleberry. I don't know the reference, featuring E40. Might have to go listen to the song. This is another one that I'm looking at, and it tells a story. Although, when you look at it, it's like the Photoshop is really bad, though. Because if you look at this dude, it look like his arm is extended out hella far for some reason. It don't even look like these are his hands. These hands look crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, those don't even look like hands. I don't know what that is, bro. But it looked like these people, the Photoshop of the people that's cropped it is very bad. But when I'm looking at this album cover, I like the story that it tells. Some of these album covers, I will say that they're good based off of the story that they tell. And it looked like in this one, he's driving by. I guess he's smashing this dude's girl, because it says, oh, this was on the Booty Call soundtrack. Oh, okay. I don't remember this track. Maybe I'll know it if I hear it. But this is another one where I like the story, but damn, man, when I first looked at this album, I was like, oh, this hard. But now that I'm looking at it more, I'm like, nah, bruh. The Photoshop is bad. The font look good, though. I like the font. I'm real big on font. I like font. You know, the font looks really nice. But him sitting in this car, the Photoshop is terrible. I don't know. It looks weird. Okay, one thing I think I said this before, but one thing that I really don't like about some pen and pixel covers is when the artist appear on the cover more than once. But in this case, on this Mr. 3-2 album, now I did hear some songs off of this one. And the songs that I heard was fire. R.I.P. Mr. 3-2. You know, this is a legend out of Houston. He was in that rap group with Big Mike, Convicts, real kind of player-like flow. Although when it comes to pen and pixels and rappers appear on the cover more than once, this is an exception of it being good, because it's kind of showcasing multiple personalities. You know, you got him with the cornrows and you got him with the fro. You know, I like that concept. different chairs. For some reason, I like the white background, and I like the big 3-2 behind them. This one is really good. Them chairs look fire too. Boy got the champagne. The text, it works. It works. I can understand what it says. I don't really think the text matched the player feel that this album cover is given. I know that the name of the album is The Wicked Buddha Baby, but if it was up to me, I would prefer like some more like player like text. Make it shine a little bit more. One thing I did notice about Pen and Pixel, I did not know that they were doing album covers in the early 90s. That's one thing I realized, because these are like the beginning stages of their album covers. And when it gets to the mid 90s, that's when it started getting crazy. You seeing diamond font on everything, and it just started getting crazy. Okay, let's keep things going. What we got next? Okay, this one is really good. Like I said before, I love when the cover art tells a story, where it's like a tell a story and there's a concept to follow. So this one has a concept to follow. Too Deaf, I never heard of this person, but I have heard of the featured artist, Klondike Cat PSK 13. This has definitely got to be like a Texas artist, because those are Texas people. My boy is a giant. This is like a dollhouse, and he's pouring this girl champagne right here. It looks really good. I like the purple. I like the colors in this album cover. The purple is velvet he got on. The colors really work. Then you got the purple sky. He blowing on the marijuana, looking down at the female, ring blinging. She got her cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just you heard? Got them cheeks out, shouted. Everything looks good. Font, I like the decision of the font being behind his head. You can still see it, still, you know, Too Deaf, still nice, bold, straight doing the fool. And here is where a lot of Pen and Pixel covers thrive, is when you look on the back of the CD and it continues the concept. So on the back of this CD, you can see the female holding her glass up like, pour me some of that champagne. So I like that. And some Pen and Pixel covers do that. You can, you know, you look on the front, you look on the back, and she like, yeah, give me some of that champagne. That is fire to me. This one has to be one of the best ones in my opinion. Got a really good concept. Everything looks really good. All right, let's do one more. What else did I pick? Okay. All right, I got Mia X on Ladylike. This one, in my opinion, it's a good cover art, but there are things about it that make it look, it's just poor Photoshop. Okay, for one, I don't have an issue with Mia X sitting in the chair, you know, looking real player like. I don't know, man. It's like the decor of the room that she's in is trash. These walls, this look to the far left, this section right here, I don't know if that's a curtain or that's a part of the wall. It looked trash. Why didn't they just make the whole thing red? Because the No Limit pictures in the background look fire. And then just get rid of this big ass lamp right here. Why is this fat ass lamp right here? The money look dope. The money is close up. Got the money counting machine right there. That's fire. Get rid of this fucking lamp. That lamp is stupid. Also, I don't like this chandelier neither. That's ugly. And what the hell is this statue right here? So I feel like the money makes sense. She got the drink right here. It's just some things in this album cover that just need to go. This ugly curtain wall right here. This stupid ass statue. Other than that, this one is good. The font is okay. The white works, actually, surprisingly. And you could tell, you know, because I do a lot of editing, they got that drop shadow on that white so you can really see the Mia X from the group TRU. You can see the features really well. And I also like the unladylike font at the bottom. It looked really good. So yeah, man, this was the first installment of this series. Let me know how you guys like this. I'm going to record another one because I got 2 folders of cover arts that I think that are best and cover arts that I think that are the worst. So the next video is gonna be worse cover arts, and I'm gonna just see how well these 2 videos do, and if they do well, I will do more. So yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go ahead and record the worst, and I'll see you guys there.